connected, thank you. Heya, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Andy, and today I'm going to be watching episode 5 of True Detective season 1. Now, I really do want to just jump straight into this episode, literally because we ended on a fairly big cliffhanger in the last episode. Well, it wasn't really a cliffhanger, I suppose, but it ended quite abruptly, so I am keen to jump in, because I have literally been thinking about nothing else since I watched the last episode. I'm very much invested in this. I want to know what's going on. One thing actually I did want to mention before I jump in, when I was editing episode, I want to say it was episode 3 actually, I did catch something at the end and I'm not sure if it was what I thought it was. Basically it's the bit when Rust is being interviewed by the detectives and is talking about stuff, and he goes off on this like really long kind of monologue about stuff, and it kind of ends with him saying that it looked like the girls that died wanted to die, basically. I think I mentioned it in the recap of that episode, but it kind of was jumping around and showing us different things while he was talking, and it was showing us photos of some of the girls that had died, like the forensic stuff, and it cut to him dancing with the girl that he was set up with by Marty and Maggie. I can't remember her name, but yeah, they were dancing and stuff. And then it cut to one of the photos of one of the dead women, and it kind of looked like her, the woman that he was set up with, but I don't know if it was. I didn't pick it up at the time. And like I said, I did, when I was editing, I did kind of have a look back and forth, and I couldn't quite decide if it was her or not. It did look like her, but it's really hard to say because in one shot she was dead and in the other shot she wasn't. And it was a weird angle as well. So yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know if that was anything, but I wanted to mention it just in case it was. But yeah, having said all that, I am going to jump into this episode. Before I do though, and you probably know what I'm going to say, if you do want to watch the full-length reaction, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description below. Over there you'll find the full lengths for literally everything I've got on the channel, so if that's something that interests you, go check it out. But otherwise, let's jump into this. This is True Detective, Season 1, Episode 5. Very excited to find out what's going on. I really am enjoying this. I know I keep saying that, but... And it's really difficult to know why. Because if you said to me, like, what is it you're really enjoying about this? I don't know. At the moment, I think it's just... I'm very fascinated by Rust. And Mari, to be fair. They're both very kind of complex. Marty doesn't appear to be on the surface, I don't think, but I feel like he's got a lot of stuff happening. I mean, apart from, obviously, marriage issues and stuff. I am slightly nervous as well, though. I have no idea where this is going. What's this? What are we doing?
What happened to your face? Pool game the other night. Called the wrong dude on cheating.
Who's this?
What do you want again?
I'm repping some people. Yeah, they want to get to the good cook. Coke for Crystal.
Why not talking to Miles?
Oh, man, Ginger. Go way back.
Nah, I ain't got no use for it.
Is this the guy?
I can see your soul at the edges of your eyes.
No.
It's corrosive, like acid. You got a demon, little man. And I don't like your face. It makes me want to do things to it. Ginger, you call me again, I'm setting miles on you. I see you again, and I'm putting you down. There's a shadow on you, son.
Oh, he seems really nice, doesn't he? I take it that wasn't the guy they're after. The cook. I can't remember his name at the moment, but yeah. Oh, he's looking a little bit peaky, isn't he?
I got him. We're on empty roads now, so I gotta drop back or he'll spot the tail.
That's Reggie Ledoux's cook partner, DeWall.
Right, okay. Cook partner.
Hurry up, man.
Copy that. On the way.
God, he sounds very Rust sounds very, strung out.
How we doing back there, Ginger?
Oh my god.
How'd you get onto Ledoux?
One of my old CIs tipped me off to the location of his cookhouse.
Right, so none of the police actually know this.
Look, you want my help? Just show me the rest of the file.
Why are you so hot to see the new Discovery file, man?
Why are y'all so hot to not give it to me?
You take me through it? Now let you see what we got.
I'll hold you to that.
God, he looks so different, doesn't he? Like there to how he does when he's being interviewed.
We're gonna have to call this in, Russ.
We don't want to do that. Troops will come, flood these woods. They could scatter.
Yeah.
You ever been hunting, Marty?
Yeah. 10-point buck year before last, 50 yards.
What have we
I'm not
found?
talking about sitting in a treehouse waiting to ambush a buck, come to sniff your gash bait. Talking about tracking.
Jesus, you're a prick.
Let's go.
Now you got a tip where Ledoux cooks, and Cole came back from wherever he was.
I tell it the same way that I told the shooting board in every cop bar between Houston and Biloxi. And you know why the story's always the same? Because it only went down the one way.
Did it though? Oh wow, hello.
This enabled us to discern the suspect's path. Wow.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if you just didn't spot one? Yeah, I would not be here. No. Oh, this is the place that we saw. Oh, absolutely not.
You go back, call it in. I'll wait here. Do it now, Marty. Fuck you. You ain't doing this without me. See you though.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I really don't like this.
I mean, we had the location. We had our suspects identified at the location, you know. Might as well just leave the shit be and hand it off. But that ain't what happened. As soon as we started to back off, man.
Blam! Bullets cut through right near Russ' head. We dove opposite ways into the high growth, but they'd already spotted us, and they had something high velocity. Boom!
Oh my...
I mean, it was on.
Oh, okay.
Ferns and whatnot bursting all around us, bark flying.
No, there wasn't. Okay, so that's what they told the cops. Had me convinced. So their way of explaining why they didn't call for backup, because they were basically caught off guard and forced into a situation. Oh, I would not be going in there though. Oh god. Oh. I don't like this. I really don't like this.
State police! Put your hands on your head! Put your hands on your head right now. Intertwine your fingers.
Oh, he does look quite...
The Black Stars. Shut the fuck up.
Is there anyone else there, though?
They-
I mean, I know there's the other guy, but... If I throw my coffee everywhere, I'm going to be incredibly upset.
Freeze, motherfucker. Put it down. Hands up. State police.
I saw you in my dream. You're on Carcosa now. He sees you.
Oh god, what's he found?
Put it down. Marty! Put your hands on your head.
Oh god, what are we doing? Oh dear. Whoa. What did he find? Jesus.
While I was hunkered down, Captain America, Marty Hart, decides he's gonna run deep into the woods, flank around the back of the house.
I'm glad I put my coffee down.
And just as Ledoux turns, bam, headshot, clean, dropped him.
Oh, fuck.
We gotta make this look right.
Oh god, I don't want to know. Shit.
What do we do, Russ?
Oh, fuck him. Good to see you commit to something. I'm gonna go see to the kids and don't bring them out until I say so.
So the kids will hear the same thing.
That's when we found the two children. I mean, we got very lucky. We just as easily could have been chewed to pieces by that AK. I can say that I walked away from the experience with a greater respect for the sanctity of human life, you know. LSD on hand matched that of Door Lane. Pretty satisfied that we got our man. The boy been missing since January. He'd been dead less than a day. The girl, she hadn't been reported yet. Catatonic when we found her. Well, someone once told me time is a flat circle. Everything we've ever done or will do, we're gonna do over and over and over again. And that little boy and that little girl, they're gonna be in that room again and again and again.
Oh, you couldn't manage to get shot?
Next time.
Thanks for not doubting us.
Never did.
I got promoted to detective sergeant. Russ got a commendation for bravery, basically because I insisted. Things were pretty good for a while.
Yeah, we're on episode 5. What's going on? Oh, are they back together, or is it just a...
Maggie came around, and maybe being in a shootout kind of opened her up to forgiveness or possibility.
One more time around and take them off, okay?
Is Daddy coming home yet?
One more time around.
One more time, one more time.
Were there others?
What?
Besides her, were there others?
No. Listen, that was a different person.
You used to be a good man.
Cut the booze, 5 weeks now, I'm in a program.
You have a long road to climb.
Yes, I do.
It doesn't work though, does it?
Down the line, one of those setups Maggie was so intent on finally hit. Doctor, no less.
He's conflict-oriented, so when I deny him small arguments, it builds up his energy.
Wow. Yeah. Are you ever a match for this dude? During those 7 years, he probably pulled more assists than any other detective in the state. Word got around quick. You want a confession? See if State Detective Cole's available. Because there's a feeling that life has slipped through your fingers. Cleaned up, but maybe I didn't change.
Why are we focusing on his daughters?
The solution to my whole life was right under my nose. That woman, those kids, and I was watching everything else.
Oh shit, is this his daughters? One of them.
I'm just trying to understand. What is it you're going for? What's the message?
Women don't have to look like you want them to, Dad.
No, women, but I'm talking about my teenage daughter, and I'm just trying to understand
Well,
it.
who told you you had to understand? Why would you?
Outnumbered. So I know I'm not saying that. I'm still trying to recover from the first half of the episode. Bloody hell.
Dad.
Tell it to your mother.
Thank God.
A deputy found her parked in a car with 2 boys. In states of undress, you know, like fucking. Got them in holding for the night, haven't decided whether to press statutory charges.
What? You can't do that.
I can do anything I goddamn want to those boys.
What are you thinking? God.
The captain of the varsity slut team.
Marty!
Wow.
Fuck you!
Oh dear.
Mom, she hit my head.
Go to bed. This isn't about you.
Ouch.
Audrey, it's just you and me, honey.
Audrey's the one that had the problems when she was younger, isn't she?
See, everything outside our dimension, that's eternity. Eternity looking down on us.
Mr. Cole?
I'm a little bit alarmed. The figures he's doing on the table with those cans remind me of the figures that the daughter did in her bedroom.
I don't think I ought to be blamed for things I did when I was under the influence or anything.
I don't think you should either.
I mean, I'm not even saying that I remember anything. I was shit hammered.
There we go. That's your play. Sanity defense. That's your ticket. That's your way out. Now you gotta show them the difference between that madman who blew them 2 people away and the man who's sitting here right now. You gotta show shock, terror, and re-fucking-morse.
I do. I'm scared, sir.
Oh, yeah, you should be. What'd you say to the pharmacist?
Give me everything.
Boom. Blew that fucker away, didn't you? You want forgiveness for that?
Yeah.
Say it.
I want forgiveness.
You just copped to a double murder. They got you now.
Oh dear. Well, no, dear, because him, but...
I want to make a deal.
A deal about what?
I know about that woman y'all found out in the woods. Y'all never caught the man that did that.
You talking out your ass, boy.
There's big people who know about him.
Big people.
I'll tell you about the Yellow King.
Oh God.
You say what?
Whoa.
Say what?
The Yellow King!
Oh, he is quite single-minded, isn't he? Old Rust.
You got the confession, then you made it inadmissible.
There's so much stuff still going on, and I don't know. I'm worried.
So death created time to grow the things that it would kill. And you are reborn. Reggie Ledoux deserved to die, Marty. That was justice.
Okay, look, if the killer's still out there, why haven't there been more killings?
Well, maybe there have, Marty, and we just don't know about them. You ever wonder why that task force was so hot to take the case? Back in 95?
Are you telling me you think the task force was in on it?
Yeah. It's the governor or senator or whatever he was, the Tet began with T. Good grief.
How the fuck did this happen?
You knew what he was looking at with the double murders. Guess he thought about it and made a choice.
No, he was killed.
Took a phone call at 7:15. He's a lawyer.
You got audio on this? Sound?
No, just the vid.
That's it. It's 3 hours and nothing.
Oh, we don't know what somebody might have told him on that phone call. I want to see your incoming call logs now.
Because the guy I'm thinking of had ties with that school, which was tied to something, like, I think in the 3rd episode, possibly?
No kind of lawyer makes calls from here.
Connects to the suicide. How?
Well, somebody might have told him something. Gave him no choice.
Did he mention Billy Lee Tuttle?
You know that he did.
Tuttle died a couple years back.
Right after Cole showed back up in the state.
Fuck this. Fuck this bullshit. You tell me right now why you're all over Cole.
Interesting. Still loyal to him then.
His record, his reports, his stories, they don't add up.
So talk to him about it already. Stop pissing in my ear.
We did.
If you two talked to Russ, you weren't getting a read on him. He was getting a read on you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because the little girl's disappearance in the 1st episode wasn't followed up on because they said the report was made in error.
Tell us what you've really been up to. How you spend your time.
I already told you how I spend my time.
Except you've been bullshitting us all afternoon.
Excuse us for 1 minute, please.
I have literally no idea where this is going. This is the school place that he was at when he went and he was talked to the guy that was mowing, I think. It might be a different place, actually. But it looks the same. Although I guess this is a few years later, isn't it?
Lake Charles is a bit out of the way for you, ain't it? Your truck. And a man fitting your description was spotted in the vicinity of our crime scene.
His truck around the location for weeks. You know he was off the grid after he left at 02. Nobody knows what he's been doing in the meantime.
Got a storage shed near Church Point. He won't let us see what's inside.
I don't know if I want to know. I do want to know, actually. I'm lying. I'm a little bit worried.
I don't know, maybe the Ledoux boys knew you. Maybe you traveled the same circles, had the same hobbies.
Oh, God.
You just kept pulling the right old murders. Take the case wherever you wanted it to go.
You're a juicer. Ever black out?
Surely not.
Look, y'all want to arrest me? Go ahead. You want to see something? Get a warrant. Thanks for the beer.
God, he does look rough, doesn't he? I think I've said I'm worried about 20 times so far this episode. Oh god, what is this?
Nobody could change that much. You are dead wrong.
Hey, you've been telling us all day about the kind of shit he'd think up.
You gonna tell me that's a stable individual? You think 10 years on the sauce has made him more reasonable?
You saying he did such a great job. Didn't he get you every bit of evidence? Didn't he push you where he wanted it to go?
Surely not. Oh god.
Whatever you can tell us about, from when he got on the blind killer up to when you two had your altercation.
Whatever that was about.
Oh my god. I don't know what this means though. Just be saying oh my god like it's obviously a lot of the triangle things. But they're old. I have goosebumps and I have no clue what is going on. You know. Woof. Okay. There is so much to unpack with that episode. So, oh my god. To start with the beginning, or the first half of it, when they found the Ledoux? I can't remember if that was his name or not. Him, the killer guy. Wow. Yeah, just horrendous. Obviously finding the two young girls there, still alive, and obviously I think there was one boy that was dead, they said. I just can't. And I totally understand Marty's reaction. Like seeing that and coming straight out and shooting the guy in the head. But it's mirroring Rust for some reason. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Obviously because that's what got Rust into the whole undercover thing. When he shot a guy in the head for injecting a child with meth or something. So it's very similar situation. Except obviously Marty got away with it and Russ didn't. But good grief. And what's also really fascinating with that is it's like the case is solved and we're on episode 5. Except obviously the case isn't solved because we now seen the rest of the episode. But there's still, I mean, even without that, there's still so much going on. It's like, I've loved the first 4 episodes. Just, yeah, they've been really good. But this one, good grief. It's like an entirely new show, almost. Or at least it's really suddenly picked up the pace. Massively. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. It's hard to know where to start. Because, like, these cops then are clearly trying to frame... Oh, not frame, sorry, that's not right. They're trying to find out what Rust is doing because they suspect that he is the killer and has been using Marty to kind of, like they said, steer the investigation so he can cover up his own things. Which does make sense and kind of wouldn't shock me if that was the case, but I don't think it is going to be. And it's weird because when Marty shot the guy after finding the kids, I did briefly wonder whether this was going to be a case of Marty and Rust being the same person somehow, but I don't think that is the case because there's been too many interactions with both of them from people, but that could be kind of cool. There's nothing else that makes me think that, but yeah, just that parallel with the shooting. And I don't know how that would actually tie in with them being 2 people or being 1 person, but it's kind of interesting. So that's kind of the direction, or one of the directions my brain went in this episode. I don't actually think that is the case, but yeah. It's very interesting though, because Rust has been on so many drugs because of like the undercover stuff, and he's obviously got a lot of issues, you know, even stuff that we're not aware of, like, because he's obviously had issues with his dad and has had a weird upbringing, and his dad was, he said, was a bit strange as well, and I don't know. But yeah, to go on to Marty for a second, because he's got a lot of stuff going on as well, it surprises me how loyal he's being to Rust in that interview. But then I suppose this is quite a few years later, and they obviously worked together for a lot longer than what we saw in the first few episodes, so there is that. But one thing I am very concerned about at the moment is Marty's daughter, Audrey. I think, I don't know, there's something big happening there. I don't know, maybe she's just having a rebellious phase, and the drawings when she was younger were completely unconnected with anything, and it was literally what she said. I don't know, but I've just got a really bad feeling about that. But anyway, I actually want to jump into another episode tonight because I can't stop watching this. So I'm going to wrap this video up. But yeah, as always, if you've enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.